Hi, I'm Jamie Roberts.
I'm Chris Roberts.
This is Camden Roberts.
And this is Reagan Roberts, our daughter. We decided that with Camden, we wanted to pick a hospital a little bit closer to us. So we chose Spotsylvania for two reasons. One being was that it looked like a newer hospital, and secondly, it's a little bit closer to our residents. Another reason that we chose Spotsylvania Regional Hospital to have our son was due to the fact, for me, a simple thing that I was looking for was the fact that you all offered the full-length sofa-type beds, which made it more comfortable for the father, for me, to be here, and I was able to get some rest when needed, but was still able to get up and had room to handle Camden, and even when our daughter was here to visit. So it's something small and minuscule, but in my eyes, I mean, that made all the decision in the world to me, as far as, you know, the comforts of coming here.
It was a good experience, though. All my nurses and everything were my cheerleaders and making sure that I was doing what I needed to be doing. I felt like I really had like a huge family in there. It didn't feel like nurses or doctors or anything like that. It was something that I will never forget.
To have all the services here in the room we were at was great, because there wasn't a lot of having to gather all our belongings and move them, you know, tie them with everything that they had going on with Camden. So it made it very simplistic to have everything stay here for the 2-3 days that we were here. It took away the stress part of that, is making sure you had everything. So that was also a very good aspect of the experience.
The only time he was ever outside of our room was when they did his circumcision and all of the testings. But other than that, they did everything, which was another great experience that we had, because they did his first bath and, you know, everything that they needed to do that they could do inside the room was what they did in the room, which was great, because when we had Reagan, we didn't get that experience. So it's definitely great to have that hands-on, one-on-one, watching everything.
He's been very well. All the care that he got here, as well
Absolutely.
as with the communication between the hospital and the doctor's office next door, has been wonderful. So
Absolutely.
It's been a very smooth transition. The nurses actually stepping in and doing some hands-on with the breastfeeding.
Absolutely.
And taking their time out of their day to do that definitely prepared us for the transition home, just because we didn't get that before with our daughter.
Absolutely.
So that was one thing that definitely made it the trip home easier for us. If there was a complication, there was enough hands and enough experience, I thought, in the room.
Absolutely.
That they would have been able to mitigate that in a very quick fashion. So they never once gave us any doubt that if anything did go wrong, that they wouldn't have been able to handle it. So again, that also eased the whole experience for me watching, and for my wife as well, going through it. You know, the only thing she had to worry about was delivering, and the only thing I had to worry about was holding my son when he was born. Spotsylvania Regional Medical Center is definitely one of those hidden treasures. I hope a lot of people decide to come here. It's a great experience for individuals and families, but it's also one of those things that you hope maintains a secret, because you do get the real personal hands-on experience with all the staff, and it makes it such a great hospital to come to. Oh, there you go.